Live long and prosper, I hope. Bye-bye. Oh, we're back here at the Stratosphere Nightclub. We're talking with Premier Championship wrestlers today, and I have Greg Roman.
Hello, Jimmy.
Hello. How are you?
I'm not bad.
Now, let me ask you this question. How long have you been wrestling?
I've been wrestling for about a year now.
Hey, and what got you into it?
You know what? I used to be a fan of the shows, and I'd come out and watch the guys. And, well, you know what? That'd be something that I'd like to do. You know, it looked fun. It turned out it was a little more physical than I thought, and, well, that's pretty much it.
You have to be in shape, obviously, in some sort of shape.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know?
I'm talking, obviously, cardio.
Yes, cardio is a good part of it.
Yeah.
I'm still working on the cardio part, but yeah, it's a major part of the wrestling.
Well, you got a decent build on you, and I mean, you're obviously in shape for this, and I'm the only shape I'm in is out of, really.
I think you're in pretty good shape.
Okay. Well, I'll come back and talk to you, and on this side of me, I have Kenny Omega.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, it's nice to see me still walking, basically. Now, how long have you been in wrestling?
Pretty close to 3 years now.
3 years?
Yeah.
What got you into it?
Well, I've always been a fan of wrestling growing up, and I knew a friend who actually started in the business about 4 years ago. He's not wrestling anymore, but he got me my tryout and also my training. And since then, I've just kind of been going along with it and seeing how far I can take it.
Do you enjoy it?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You love it?
Yes.
Do you have had any serious injuries?
Not yet.
Not serious, but there are injuries that take place, obviously, in wrestling.
Bumps, bruises, fractures.
Right. Greg, I'll get you back in here for a second. I'll get you guys a little closer in so we catch you in the shot. So tell me, in training, and let's say basic training for wrestling, what would someone go through? Do you do a lot of running? Do you?
Well, I mean, you know, in the start of training, you learn how to take a lot of bumps or learn how to fall properly.
So bumps is a proper word for falling?
For falling properly, you're taking a bump.
Okay.
There's other things like.
What are other moves? Like, what are some of the moves that you learn?
A basic move you'd learn at the start of training would be maybe an arm bar.
What's an arm bar? Oh, for the love of bad words!
I'd call that an arm bar.
Yeah, me too. So, whiz.
Sorry, man.
It's gonna hurt a little bit.
Yeah. I'm almost afraid to ask, but are there any illegal moves that happen?
There is the world famous eye gouge.
An eye gouge? What the heck's an eye gouge?
It'd be done like this.
Ow! Oh!
How do you feel, Jimmy? Are you alright? You okay?
Yeah. Where are you?
Sorry, Jim.
Right here.
My goodness. Like, this must take a toll on. I don't even know if I want to go here either, but on the back, like the bumps and everything, like, do you ever get hit in the back or punched in the back?
Punching in the back sometimes happens. Forearms are usually what are used.
What do you mean a forearm?
Well, you know, if
Laura, take it away! Oh.
Oh, I'm having a lot of fun this morning, but you know what?
See you later. I'm back here at the Stratosphere Nightclub, that's right, and Premier Championship Wrestling has a huge event tonight. That's right, at the Goldeye Field. And speaking of huge, I'm with one half of the tag team Legion of Doom. I'm with Animal. Hello, Animal.
Jimmy, how you doing? Nice to be back in Winnipeg, sunshine. Why does anybody go to the Caribbean when you come to Winnipeg?
I won't argue with that.
There you go.
Too
It's
big
great to be here
with.
for PCW.
Now, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Did you get stung by a bee on the way over here or anything?
Stung by a bee?
Well, yeah, you look a little swollen. Well, that is real. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think it's stung by a bee, but I'm about to sting you.
Okay, you know, no, the camera guy James is laughing. Don't do that. Now, in all seriousness, how long have you been a professional wrestler?
This is my 20th year.
20th year.
20 years, yeah.
Any serious injuries that's taken place?
Oh, man, I had a lot of injuries. I've had both shoulders scoped, both elbows scoped, orbital rim surgery, back surgery, knee surgery, you know.
Now, you were in the Fed?
Oh, yeah.
The Federation, World Wrestling Federation, when it was called the Federation. Now, tell me about that experience.
Well, it was a different experience. You know, there's both good sides and bad sides to going to the top organization, you know what I mean? I mean, it was the WWF. It was a great experience for Hawk and I. You know, I mean, it was another notch on our belt. You know, we're the only tag team to win every title available in professional wrestling.
Yeah.
And still today, even a new federation, we won a couple of new belts here in the last month. So, you know, it was a good experience for us.
Now, I know that you guys have been around for a long time, and I was a huge fan. As a matter of fact, you appeared in my comics episode in 1998 with me, and you guys are one of the favorites. Do you find that, do you love the fans coming up to you and saying hello, and is that still a thrill?
Well, see, that's what separates us from a lot of the, I don't want to say new talent or the way the business has gone. The business has gone so dark in the last 10 years. Hawk and I have always been a part of fan-friendly wrestling. I mean, we've always signed autographs for fans because it's the fans out there that ultimately pay the bills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you got to respect the fan.
That is so cool. Now, tonight, you're here for Premier Championship Wrestling over at Goldeye Field. What's happening tonight with you?
Well, Hawk's on a plane. He's on his way in right now to Winnipeg, and we're gonna just come out here and do what we know how to do as a Road Warriors. You know what I mean? We're gonna give the people a good show, and the Legion of Doom's back. You never know. You may see us in the, what is it? Not the F now. It's the E.
Yeah.
You never know. You see what happens here. We just a month ago in Atlantic City, we just won the IWS International Wrestling Superstars belts in Atlantic City for the other company. So we'll see what happens.
And where are you going from here? Where do you go from here?
I got to go to Queens, New York.
Do you have a favorite spot?
Saturday.
Favorite spot to perform?
I don't have in Canada a favorite spot. Probably, I'm telling you, Winnipeg is a hotbed for wrestling. It has been for years since the AWA and the NWA came here, and WWF, now WWE. But in the States, I like Chicago, and Minneapolis and New York, a lot of the bigger cities. It doesn't matter. Fans are fans, and you got to treat the fans the same no matter where they're at.
Well, I appreciate you coming on. I mean, you're what?
Listen, Jimmy. Don't get too close here, buddy.
Remember David and Goliath. David and Goliath. Well, you know what? We've got some great...
For that comment.
Okay.
But no, it was great. It was a good performance. It was all female, and they did a wonderful job, and it was a friend of mine I hadn't seen for a long time in there, and they did a great job. I love the Fringe. It's great. I had never been up until yesterday, and now I'm addicted to it.
You know what? It's amazing. So many people are kind of afraid to go because there's so much, but there's something for everybody. All you need is just to pick up a program.
Absolutely.
And you can just pick and choose whatever you want to go to.
And it's not like a film. I mean, a film is very scripted, and there's no chance for a mess up or anything. And these people have to cover quickly.
Exactly. 1,100 shows.
That's how many shows there are this year?
1,100.
That's a lot of shows.
Unbelievable. It's so much fun.
I feel, to tell you the truth, the way Premier Championship Wrestling is treating me today, I feel like I've done 100,000 shows with them.
Really?
And my back does too. And they're out of ice here already.
I was saying before, remember David and Goliath?
Yes.
All
and
right.
what happened?
I have faith.
I'm glad one of us does.
All right, bye,
I'll see you later, Laura. All right, we are back here at the Stratosphere Nightclub, and I'm with Darren the Bomb Dalton. Hi, Darren.
How you doing, Jimmy?
I'm doing great. Now, I've known you for a while. Of course, I've known your mom, Sally, and your daughter, Marissa, for a long time. And people don't understand that you guys go through a lot, and injuries especially. Now, you had a severe ankle injury last year.
Yeah, last year about this time I was actually involved in a tables, ladders, and chairs match.
A what?
TLC match, which means there's tables, there's ladders, there's chairs, and people are going through tables, they're falling off ladders, and unfortunately what had happened, my ankle got between a ladder and somewhere it shouldn't have been, and it was fractured severely, and it put me out for about 3.5 months.
Now, we also should mention on that note that you are a professional wrestler.
Absolutely.
Please do not try any of this at home. These guys are professionally trained. I mean, there's a number that you can call to be trained as a wrestler, right? So,
yeah.
I mean, you guys are pros, and they still get hurt. So I want the kids out there, don't try any of this at home. So now tell me a little bit about your career so far. Like tonight is, you've been in a ton of major events. Mm-hmm. And you are here every Thursday at the Stratosphere.
Yeah.
Wrestling, people can see you. Now, what about tonight? Tonight is Legion of Doom, pardon me.
Tonight's pretty much, this is an opportunity of a lifetime for me and my partner, Adam Knight. I mean, from the time I was 6 to 7 years old, I've been following, the Road Warriors, the Legion of Doom. I've patterned my weight training, my wrestling, everything after these guys. When people were pretending to be Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair, I was pretending to be Animal and Hawk. And this is an opportunity of a lifetime for me, and it's something, that I'm going to take full advantage of. And I have nothing but the utmost respect for Animal and Hawk, and it's just it's a dream come true to step in the ring with two legends like that.
On another serious note, how big an event is this in your heart? Like when you go out there, how do you psych up for an event not to, not to make any mistakes and things like that, and take care of yourself at the same time?
You know what, for me, this is probably, in the 5 years I've been wrestling, this is probably the biggest event I've ever been on in my life. And, even if if something happens tomorrow and I end up going to the top of the mountain, this match tonight is probably the biggest match I'll ever have in my career.
Wow, so you're pretty psyched about this.
Oh,
Have you slept
absolutely.
yet?
No, I haven't slept for probably 2 days. I am so jacked. I've been in the gym training, you know, tanning up and just getting ready for this match because it's, you know, it's gonna be something good.
Now, I mean, those guys, I mean, they've been around for quite a long time. You know, major championship title holders, everything like that. Is there a specific strategy on tonight?
There's no really specific strategy. I just, you know, want to go in there and do my best. And even though I'm a wrestling fan, you know, I like these guys and everything. But when I get in there tonight with them tonight, I'm their opponent. And if I show any weakness, they're gonna chew me up.
I mean,
there
they're
and spit
big
me out.
guys.
Yeah. So what are you saying?
Well, I just mean that they're. I'm not sure what I'm saying, but like they're. I'm not. I mean, they're big.
Whoa. Are you saying that I'm small? Huh? Look at me. I'm no small guy.
I don't mean that you're small. I just mean that you're.
I'm what?
Oh.
I'm what, Jimmy?
I don't know. Tell me. You're what? Do it. Come on. Ah! Oh. Laura, back to you. 8535. I'm going to need the massage guy again from yesterday to take care of the aches and
Exactly.
pains. Yeah, a massage therapist after the show.
Oh boy, but you're learning a lot.
I've learned, yeah, you know what I've learned, Laura? Mm-hmm. That not everybody should be a pro wrestler. It's a lot of work.
I wanted to see you in tights today, though. What? Oh, easy. What's going on?
You want to see me in tights?
Yes, I do.
No, you don't want to see that.
I don't.
All right, see you later.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. I am back here with Premier Championship Wrestling, and they got a huge event tonight. I'm back with Vice President Mike Davidson. Tell me where the event's at tonight.
Tonight, the Legion of Doom are going to take on two local guys. It's going to be Adam Knight and Darren the Bomb Dalton. That's going to be great tag team action. That's the main event. It'll be going on about 10:15. Also tonight, Buff Bagwell, former WCW superstar, he's going to be taking on a local guy by the name of Chris Paris.
You know what, Mike? This is absolutely atypical of this company to leave Chris Paris out of a show like this. Thousands of people watching on television, and you leave the class act out? Now let me tell you something, Mike. Tonight, Buff Bagwell, he's gonna probably run right over me. But you know what, Mike? I have I have a big surprise in store for you and each and every one of those people there tonight. So what do you think about that there, Mac?
Well, I got a big surprise for you.
What's that?
Your segment's done. This is my show. Anyways.
Nobody.
No, exactly.
Yes. Also, you're going to come down to the show tonight, right,
I
Jimmy
am going to
Mac?
be there tonight, absolutely.
Jimmy Mac's going